Yo, what's going on out there, fight world? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on three big dogs in this fight game. We have David Benavidez, the undefeated former two-time WBC super middleweight champion, one of the hottest stars in the game. Then we have King Ryan Garcia, one of the hottest young stars in the game, most definitely one of the biggest names. Then we have King Canelo Alvarez, arguably the greatest Mexican fighter of all time, the four-division world champion. He is the current undisputed super middleweight world champ. And we all know Canelo is the face of boxing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, Canelo Alvarez wants to respond back to Ryan Garcia from saying if he was Canelo, that he would have been fought David Benavidez by now. Well, guess what, Ryan? You're not Canelo. You're not. And what you need to do, stay out of Canelo business, Ryan. I know they ask you a question and things of that nature, but don't answer the way you answer. Don't say, oh, if you was Canelo, you would have been fought David Benavidez, because Canelo Alvarez has fought all the big names that was asked of him, and David Benavidez is still a name that's out there that could get the fight when Canelo want to give him the fight, period. Right now, Canelo is moving how he want to move on his chessboard. You understand? Canelo is not no pup in the game to where he need this name, that name, this name, that name. His legacy is sealed. You understand? His legacy is sealed. When it comes to you, Ryan, you got Devin Haney coming up. You fought Gervonta Tank Davis. You're making your bones. You understand? You're making your bones. And you got to win a big fight. If you can last in this game for 15 years like Canelo Alvarez, Ryan Garcia, then you'll see why Canelo moved the way Canelo is moving. Real talk. If you can last 15 years, Ryan, at the top, fight nothing but the best, after the best, then you'll see why Canelo moved the way he moved. Now, of course, you don't mean no harm by what you said. You understand? But at the same time, don't let these content creators or these interviewers, put you in a trick bag, because you know better. Because last time you said, oh, I don't want anyone mad at me, so I really not going to answer that. But when it comes to David Benavidez, his opportunity will come when it come. It will come when it come. You understand what I'm saying? David, he's making his name known. He's on the scene. Everybody see that he just beat Demetrius Andrade and things of that nature. But it's not like Canelo needs David Benavidez. Let's be realistic. No knock to David at all. No knock to you, David, because it's a hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. Do you deserve to fight with Canelo Alvarez? Of course you deserve to fight. You're the mandatory. Whenever you're the mandatory, you put yourself in position, you deserve to fight. That goes for all mandatories. You did? Canelo has 4 belts. So that goes for all the mandatories. You know what I mean? But when it comes to David Benavidez, his opportunity will come. Everybody wants to see Canelo versus David Benavidez. I think Canelo will give it to you. Don't worry about it at all. Don't worry about it at all. But at the end of the day, David has to keep doing what David has to do for his career and keep it pushing. You feel me? If David come out and say that Canelo is ducking him and afraid of him, he know that to be a lie. Because he already said it out of his own mouth that Canelo is not ducking him. Canelo is not afraid of anybody. And it's just mind-boggling to me why everybody want to ask all these questions about Canelo and like he's afraid of Benavidez or something. You understand? Y'all need to cut the bullshit out. Like, really. So, when it comes to Canelo and when it comes to Ryan Garcia, we all know that they were stablemates once before. We all know Canelo, said that Ryan Garcia was undisciplined and things of that nature, and that he need to stay in the gym, you know what I mean, so he can continue to learn, even if he's injured or whatever the situation is, right? Canelo still got a little love for Ryan Garcia that I feel. I know he feel backstabbed by Ryan and things of that nature because all he wanted to do was help Ryan Garcia, took him under his wings as a little brother, and, Ryan Garcia let Oscar De La Hoya change his thinking of Canelo Alvarez, which pissed Canelo Alvarez off. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, Ryan been trying to, reconcile that relationship with Canelo, but it'll never be what it once was. You know what I'm saying? It'll never be what it once was. You feel me? Ryan apologized for what he said and things of that nature, but when it comes to this thing, when they asked Ryan Garcia about these Canelo Alvarez questions, with Ryan saying I would have been fought David Benavidez if I was Canelo Alvarez. Ryan, stop it. Stop it. You understand? Like I said, 15 years, fight nothing but the best. These questions are going to come up to make it look like Canelo is ducking David Benavidez. So when they ask you that, they're looking for you to respond, in a way of saying, oh, Canelo is afraid of Benavidez, or yeah, Canelo should have been fought Benavidez and things of that nature. So you kind of alluding to what they want you to allude to kind of say Canelo is ducking this man right here, because that's what they're really trying to get up out of you. Do you think Canelo is ducking Benavidez? They don't want to just come out and say it blankly. You feel me? Benavidez's opportunity, like I said, will come when it comes, as long as he stay down, as long as he continue to win and things of that nature, right? Now, we all know how Benavidez blew his own opportunity by losing the scrap on the scale and losing the scrap to, other things, what he was indulging in, which, he take full responsibility for that. And it was a while ago, but at the same time, right, you would have still had your title. If Canelo wanted to be undisputed, he still would have had to see you. No ifs, ands, buts about it. No ifs, ands, buts about it. If he wanted to become undisputed, he had to get that WBC up off of you. Period. You know what I mean? But Benavidez lost that opportunity. So Benavidez can only blame himself. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not saying that he don't deserve his opportunity, because he did work his way back to be the mandatory, and he beat a few names that Canelo told him to fight, and he'll fight him. You know what I'm saying? So I keep it chill. I keep it real all around the board. My thing is, I don't fall for the hype, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all around the world. I don't fall for the hype. Yes, Canelo and Benavidez, hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. But it's still a hype fight as well. It's a hype fight. Because we all thinking what we see is what's going to take place. Oh, Benavidez is a monster. He's going to go in there, he's going to do X, Y, Z to Canelo. He's going to do this. But if Canelo go out there and beat his ass and knock him out, then what they going to say? What they going to say? What if it's not close? What if it's not what people think it's going to be? You understand what I'm saying? Then who they going to say next for Canelo? Because we know that's how the game go. Every time you beat one superstar, you got to beat the next, and the next, and the next, until you lead the sport. You understand what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted for 1 second to think that Canelo Alvarez is afraid of anybody. Because like I say, that's what they trying to allude to, and that's what all the people they trying to run with. Like Canelo don't want to smoke with David Benavidez. No, Canelo is moving how Canelo want to move because he earned that right. He's a businessman now in the sport of boxing because, like I said, his legacy is signed, sealed, and delivered. Signed, sealed, and delivered. And that don't make it look like I'm making excuses for Canelo Alvarez, but the facts are the facts, man. The facts are the facts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people go trying to get to where Andre Ward said this, and I got that video coming soon. But if Canelo chooses to retire right now, first ballot Hall of Famer, no doubt, arguably the greatest Mexican fighter of all time, one of the greatest that ever laced him up, and his name is bigger than a lot of you cats. You know what I'm saying? So let's just keep it trill and keep it real, bro. At the end of the day, Ryan Garcia was asked a question, but Ryan Garcia got to know how to answer them questions and understand that you cannot get in Canelo Alvarez's business. Don't try to make Canelo Alvarez look like a sucker or a chump or a ducker, because that's bad for business. You feel me? Stay in your place, Ryan. Stay in your place. And you know better. That's all I'm going to say. Good luck to you April 20th. David Benavidez, you will get your opportunity. Stay down. Keep grinding. Nello, can't wait to see you May 4th. Straight like that, and I'm on to the next.